Hi there. Good morning. Happy Thursday. It is 7:30 on this January 4th, 2024. Thanks for being with us. I'm Bridgett Allison. Welcome to Breakfast with Bridgett, streaming live for you on News 6 Plus and clickorlando.com. We have a lot of breaking news this morning we want to bring to you, but first, we do want to get a check of your forecast, and meteorologist Candace Campos has been tracking the rain from overnight and some more changes that have been going on in our weather, and she is standing by. But we do want to let you know about some traffic. This has been happening in the last few minutes here. All the westbound lanes just before Orange Blossom Trail are closed after a tractor trailer caught fire there, and the traffic is being diverted while crews try to clean that up, and it is really a mess out there. So again, the westbound lanes just before Orange Blossom Trail are closed after a tractor trailer caught fire, and this is the traffic is being diverted while crews clean that up. There's also a deadly crash that has shut down lanes of State Road 429 near Kelly Park Road exit, and you can see the vehicle involved there. There are a couple vehicles involved, and emergency crew on the scene there, but those lanes are closed on State Road 429 near Kelly Park Road. So be aware of those two issues as you head out if you have to be around 429 or if you need to be around Orange Blossom Trail. We also have a breaking fire story that is happening right now. We have a photojournalist out there on the scene. This is happening at the Right Way food store. This is video we just got in from a photojournalist, Goose, who is there on the scene. You can see this is a very active scene right now. This just came in moments ago. This came in just after 7, Kathleen. This just came in just after 7, so just a few minutes ago, Goose sent in this video, and we wanted to take him live over the air, but he said it is not safe out there because this is such an active scene. But again, this is happening at Right Way Food out near Pine Hills Road. So if you have to go that way this morning, look for a different way to go around. But we'll wait for more updates on if anyone was there at the time. Hopefully everyone is okay, but we'll check in with Goose. He is trying to stay safe. That's why he can't go live right now. But this video, again, just coming in from the Right Way Food on fire along Pine Hills Road. We want to get back over to meteorologist Candace Campos. And Candace, we got a lot of breaking news going on. Goose just sent in crazy fire video, and those two bad crashes also have a lot of lanes shut down, and I know people are trying to get back to work. And we had rain overnight, too.
Yeah, which I'm hoping that the weather didn't impact all those issues on the roadways, but that's what happens. We start talking about just a little bit of rain, especially overnight. If it's not pouring down rain, people think that they can continue just to drive at the same pace as if the conditions were dry out there.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that it's weather related, but when we talk about rain overnight, that's always a big concern is what are we going to see on the roadways the next morning? So let's take it to the map, show you what's going on. No rain right now on the radar. We are watching the first of 3 fronts, Bridgett, that will continue to move in across Central Florida. Right now we're at 53 degrees. The breeze out of the north at about 14 miles per hour. Now temperatures, though, you can see quite a spread in temperatures just because that cold front came through. That cooler air is slowly starting to filter in from north to south. We're at 48 in Ocala, but we're in the low 60s in areas of Kissimmee, Orlando, Cocoa Beach as well. So throughout the day, these warm temperatures in the morning will be pretty much your your highest temperatures, as temperatures will continue to cool down throughout the afternoon. So certainly it's a warm start across many parts of Central Florida, but make sure you have the jackets because it will be a cool afternoon, much cooler than yesterday. We'll be back into the upper 50s, maybe topping back into the low 60s as we head into about 3, 4 o'clock. But that's not the end of the weather. Sometimes we talk about a cold front comes through, dries us out for the next, week, and everything is all hunky-dory. Not the case as we head into the next few days. We'll have a break between this afternoon and Saturday where we will stay dry. It will be cool today, warms up a little bit ahead of our front come Saturday. But look what is building across the Rockies. You can see that area of low pressure, that trailing cold front. That's going to be moving in Saturday morning, bringing more of a widespread chance of rain. We're talking about an 80% chance of scattered showers, a few thunderstorms for your Saturday. So if you have outdoor plans, birthday parties, festivals, whatever the case may be, if it's outdoors, you might want to have an option indoors just in case for your Saturday. Then once again, we'll cool down Sunday a little bit, dry things out, warm up a bit Monday before our third and final front of the outlook comes in on Tuesday. And this one looks to be the strongest of the three, as that chance for strong to severe storms increases with every passing front. So again, as of today and tomorrow, we're going to be dry. We'll be watching the approach of that Saturday front. As of now, all of Central Florida is under a marginal risk for strong to severe storms. Basically, what that means is from a level 1 to 5, we will have a level 1 for a severe threat, so much higher than the front that came through this morning. But you can see some of the red shading there being picked up on our modeling, showing that there will be the potential of seeing some strong storms, a little more instability, a little more moisture associated with this front. But by the way, if your travels take you anywhere up the eastern seaboard for the weekend, especially the Northeast, this is going to be a wallop of a storm, a lot of snow anticipated for the Northeast with that system. And then we'll wait for the next front to come through on Tuesday. So not only will we be seeing a roller coaster when it comes to rain chances, we'll go from 10 to 0% Friday, up to 80, down to 30, up to 60, back down to 10. You also will see that trend of temperatures as well. Cool today in the 60s, warming up into the 70s. The warmest day will come Saturday ahead of that front. We'll cool back into the 60s for Sunday, warming up a bit Monday, especially come Tuesday ahead of that next front, and then cooling back down. So it's a real mixed bag. Every day is different. So it's one of those 7-day forecasts. You almost want to take a picture of it when it's on the screen, because it fluctuates so much day to day. So one day you will need the sweater, one day you won't. One day you need the rain gear, one day you won't. So that's going to be the kind of complicated mixed bag of a 7-day, or at least the next 7 days.
All right. Very nice. Very nice.
Yes.
I know we needed some rain, and the grass and everything is kind of in that dormant stage, but it was good to get a little bit.
It's so brown and crunchy right now, but and that's a really important thing to remember, Bridgett, is even though the rain, of course, comes in on a Saturday when it's, people have a lot of plans and whatnot.
The Disney runs, yeah.
That's right. We have the marathon. So we have that 10K tomorrow morning, then the half on Saturday, the full on Sunday. Now, with that Saturday front, it looks like it's going to be more of a late morning, early afternoon play. So runners should be good. I know a lot of the runners like to go to Disney after with their medals and do the whole spiel. But at least the race wise, we should be looking good. Not too hot, not too cold, not too rainy, not too windy. Just right.
Very good. Well, we'll take it. Not too shabby for the first week of the year.
No. Are you going to do a marathon next year? Are you going to do the Disney marathon?
Oh man, I will if you will.
Yeah, not going to happen.
I'm not a runner. I'm not right now. Not yet. We'll say it like that.
You know who is running in the marathon?
Who? Landon?
Our meteorologist Landon is running the marathon, and Jonathan Kegas' wife, Erica,
awesome.
Who's a producer here at News 6. She's running the marathon. She told herself beginning of last year that this was going to be a goal, and we're here. So.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah,
so, I'll be excited to see their updates,
And there's some really pretty little medallions and medals and whatever you call them. But
yeah, very, very nice. Well, that's awesome. So I'll be looking for that. That's awesome. Well, thank you, Candace, and we'll see you a little bit later. I'll be back with you for some updates at 8:25 and 8:55 on the air, and then we'll have the noon show coming up. So I'll see you then.
We see enough of each other. Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, we had that breaking news. We're continuing to follow that. The traffic news, the fire at Clarkona and Pine Hills Road at the Right Way Food. We'll keep you updated on that. We do want to get to some of the headlines we've been following across Central Florida. We've been following this story. Troy Campbell has it from the city of Orlando. The Black Lives Matter mural is coming down in downtown Orlando. There's resurfacing work happening there. It was painted on asphalt more than 3 years ago on Rosalind Avenue, just before it meets with Robinson Street. And the city is working with a local artist they've been working with for years to come up with a new concept as they work on redeveloping that area. Here's Troy.
We've been left behind for so many years, you know.
Urania Ugarte says when Orlando's Black Lives Matter mural was installed in summer 2020, she felt it sent a message of acceptance.
I have family in Jersey and other places who, yes, definitely they would come here as tourists and feel that they are welcome as well. You know, it's just something very significant, and some people don't get it.
The city of Orlando says the mural, that's been a fixture of downtown Orlando near Lake Eola for several years, will be removed as part of their quick build project, described as small projects to include murals, artistic bulb outs or curb extensions, and crosswalks at key intersections along Rosalind Avenue, Orange Avenue, and Magnolia Avenue. The work on Rosalind Avenue will be completed within 2 weeks.
Walking in the space right now and seeing it, this thing is larger than life.
Just a few hundred feet away, artist Peterson Guerriere is getting his first full view of his creation now that the scaffolding has been removed at the corner of Central and Roslyn.
Where was the scaffolding then? So you
Right in front of it, where you are right now. The scaffolding was right here.
So then where was the space you had?
We had this much space
like
to work.
Here
To here. That was it.
Working with the city of Orlando to create art across town, Guerriere says the mural depicts his daughter wearing a crown next to a swan.
We have so many colors, so much going on that no matter who you are, you'll feel connected to the wall. You know, so there's a little piece for everybody.
With the removal of the Black Lives Matter mural, Guerriere says he's working with the city to create a new one.
The city already have a plan for it, and we're meeting with the community leaders and to discuss, to find out what they would like, and then Chris and I will come together, create a design, and hopefully have the community part of it.
Follow Mr. Guerriere on Instagram. You can follow him too. He is at Mr._Guerriere. That is Guerrer. He has some wonderful artwork to take a look at. He's been featured in installations at City Hall. So looking forward to seeing all the new creations with that. And that was Troy Campbell with that story. We do want to tell you about a health issue that's going on. We mentioned it yesterday, but our Treasurer Roberts dove a little bit deeper into this and talked to some more doctors. And it's a major health alert right now with flu cases, pneumonia, and COVID all extremely high right now across Central Florida. And here's what doctors told her about trying to stay healthy right now.
It's that time of year again. Respiratory viruses are spreading around Central Florida, putting some people on bed rest and others in the hospital.
We're in the worst part of flu season right now, and we're not sure if it's at its worst or if it's going to get worse.
Dr. Timothy Hendricks, medical director for Advent Health Centricare, says typically doctors don't see many flu cases until after Christmas. This time around, flu cases started increasing after Thanksgiving. Nationally, flu activity is up 16.1%. The most current regional flu outbreak is in Volusia County, and it's on an uphill climb. That's not the only virus circulating, though.
We've seen an uptick in COVID cases in the last couple of weeks.
And RSV, although on the decline.
RSV was a worry in the last few weeks. So
how can people tell the difference between COVID, the flu, and RSV?
It's hard to tell. It really is. You have to get tested, ultimately.
Cold weather, congregating indoors, and increased travel are three reasons Dr. Hendricks says viral illnesses spread rapidly.
Conditions are great for viruses.
Sometimes what starts as the flu doesn't end there.
The biggest risk of influenza is a secondary bacterial infection causing pneumonia.
That's what happened to the wife of a Sumter County paramedic. A local firefighters union is crowdfunding for the Basil family after the paramedic's wife and their 2 children caught the flu right before the holidays. The kids recovered, but the mother's illness progressed due to double pneumonia. As her condition worsened, she was placed on life support.
We've had a doubling in cases of pneumonia diagnosed in our central cares here in Central Florida.
Can pneumonia be deadly?
Definitely. And that's the biggest worry with influenza is complications that result in hospitalization and possibly death.
Dr. Hendricks says you can get ahead of this.
The best prevention is not to get the flu, and the best way not to get the flu is to get a flu shot.
Treasurer Roberts, Getting Results, News 6.
All right, we have a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, it's 7:44. We are back with more Breakfast with Bridgett. Want to touch base again on some of the breaking news we had about 15 minutes ago. Just want to let you know about some really major traffic issues depending on where you have to go this morning. I-4 westbound has lanes closed just before Orange Blossom Trail exit. There was a tractor trailer that caught fire there this morning, so traffic is being diverted around that I-4 westbound Orange Blossom Trail exit area, so that's going to tie things up if you are headed west toward Disney and all of that this morning from I-4. Also, a deadly crash shutting down lanes of State Road 429. There was a couple cars involved in this. You can see a live look here from the road cameras that they are still working to clean up this mess, and those lanes are shut down. So State Road 429 near Kelly Park Road exit. So look for some ways around that this morning if you need to go through there. And also a breaking fire story that could also impact you if you use Clarkona, Ocoee, and Pine Hills Road area. This is still an active scene. This video just came in moments ago from photojournalist Goose, who is out there. And so the Right Way Food Store is on fire. Again, that's the Clarkona, Ocoee Road area near Pine Hills Road. So avoid that area if you go through there every day. And we'll keep you updated here and on News 6 and clickorlando.com with those breaking stories. We do have crews following all of that right now. We have a great story from Emily McLeod we want to show you now with a Senior Pets for Seniors program. This is in Seminole County. It is new. Officials are hoping to, eliminate some of the overcrowding that happens at our area animal shelters and provide companionship, of course, for our seniors because, studies keep proving that it is so beneficial for our seniors to have pets. So here's Emily with more about Seniors for Seniors.
So we have Vader here, and
Yes,
he is 7 years old.
He's 7 years old.
Looks great.
Yeah, for somebody who is almost 70.
Yeah, he looks great. Vader is one of Seminole County Animal Services senior dogs that's up for adoption.
Something that's great about senior dogs is they've been through quite a bit in their life, especially when they come to our shelter. So anybody who's willing to give them time and attention, they want to give that time and attention back.
For the month of January, residents over the age of 60 can adopt senior dogs like Vader and senior cats that are 6 years old or older for free through the shelter's Senior for Seniors program.
Hoping that we can pair some of our shelter residents with community residents who are looking for something a little bit more tamer that can really help build that sense of companionship.
Yeah, definitely. And it's important to make sure the senior dogs get adopted because sometimes people do want the younger adults or the puppies when you guys do have them. And sometimes, the senior dogs, they kind of can get overlooked.
They do. Our senior dogs, they're not as rambunctious. They're not puppy-like and a lot of other compared to a lot of other dogs, which can be very attractive to new families coming in looking for a dog, or even some of our cats. Having something that's a little bit more tame, that's more the speed of an older person, we really want to make sure that companionship is met.
Right now, 3 cats and 3 dogs are available to adopt, but more are on the way. To check in with Seminole County Animal Services about dogs and cats available for adoption, you can head to our website, clickorlando.com. In Seminole County, Emily McLeod getting results, News 6.
Isn't that great? That should be everywhere, I think, because of course, if they're able to have a pet, that's an awesome thing for a senior. So I'm sure that will continue to grow. I want to take you out to Disney. We mentioned it earlier when we were chatting with Candace about the weather. Disney is a little more crowded right now and through the weekend because it is marathon weekend at the parks. The first race, a 5K, happened early this morning. Tomorrow they have the 10K, and that will be followed by the half marathon Saturday and the full marathon Sunday. And runners are checking out the Health and Wellness Expo out at the Wide World of Sports Complex, and it's just a really, really fun and exciting time for those running enthusiasts. And then, they stick around and hit the parks too. I don't know where they get the energy from, but I need more of whatever they're having to do all of that. But definitely a big cult following with the races out there at Disney. So watch out for that traffic too if you go through that area. Our insider guide and my morning co-anchor Crystal Moyer has a fun story out of Orlando Science Center. You know that it is jam-packed with so much to see and learn about, but they have a new attraction out there and it's been years in the planning and making. So she takes us there for a tour to check out this new exhibit that's been under construction attraction that will feature some unique animals for visitors to learn about.
So we're in the rainforest habitat. The rainforest is ultimately our old kids' town, and what we've done is completely gutted it, renovated it, filled it in with dirt, added live trees, plants, so full horticulture.
About 300 animals will soon call the Orlando Science Center home, including tamarins, a sloth, snakes, and birds taking flight.
The whole idea is that we want you to see them, feel some empathy and compassion for them, and then ultimately get into a position where you want to help protect them.
VP of Visitor Experience Brandon Landman, involved since the planning stages of the new life attraction nearly 10 years ago. Construction underway on the 13,000 square foot, $13.5 million project. Life focuses on 3 distinct environments: the rainforest, the ocean, and the swamp.
The largest exhibit we've ever built. So this is an historic opportunity for us.
Right now I'm standing in the swamp habitat of the nature exhibit. There's going to be alligators and other reptiles in here. And of course, it's all built around the cypress trees that remain the centerpiece of the Orlando Science Center, as high as 4 floors.
So the idea here, you come down and it's almost like you're walking into the ocean and meeting the coral at the end of the walk.
This 10,000-gallon tank will be home to bonnethead sharks and coral reef. And along with animal interactions, there will be plenty of hands-on interactive elements.
The book is telling the story of the coral reefs, the challenges that they're having, and what we can do to ultimately try and help support solving those problems.
We broke ground in June of 2022, and to see us nearing the finish line, it's so exciting.
Life is expected to open in March, and you can find more information on clickorlando.com/insider. In Orlando, Crystal Moyer, Getting Results, News 6.
That is so exciting. I am a first-time annual pass holder this year for the Science Center, and I can't wait to take the kids back. We went for the Christmas exhibit and everything this past Christmas season, and they love the dinosaurs all decked out, and it's just been great to see that there's just always something new to see there. And so if you're not a member, become a member, or just go out and check it out sometime, but give yourself plenty of time because there's a lot to see and plenty of things to learn. Well, the DPAC, always busy, and they are getting ready for a whole new world for this year. Disney's national tour of Aladdin returning to the Dr. Phillips Center for the Performing Arts. The first show was last night. Oh man, this is just an awesome show. I mean, look at the costumes, look at the characters, the lighting. I mean, I'm sure that was jam-packed. News 6 producer Brooke Savage recently spoke with Marcus M. Martin, who plays the genie. And, he is giving a full interview to her, and you can learn more about what happened to Martin as a teen that inspired and prepared him for this role as the genie. That is up right now on clickorlando.com. And remember, you can sign up for the Setting the Stage newsletter. The next one does go out tomorrow. It is free to sign up, so just head to clickorlando.com/newsletters to check out Setting the Stage. And you can, once you're signed in on clickorlando.com, you can select as many of these as you want to sign up for, and they'll just come to your inbox. And so that way you're informed about what's going on. And, it keeps you in the loop, so to speak, with several different topics depending on your interests. So it's all there, from weather to investigations, money, Florida foodie, in the loop with Landon, theme park scoops. You have it all right there. Politics, the Space Coast, breaking news updates, Strange Florida, which, there's always something happening in Florida that's making you scratch your head, and Serving Those Who Served. We're covering mental health, as well as diving deep into all the great cultures and diversity here in Central Florida with our roots. So check it out. That's clickorlando.com/newsletters. And while you're at it, make sure you sign up to become an insider. You can sign up for all the great ticket giveaways. We have a current giveaway right now for 4 family packs to go see the circus, the Ringling Circus, coming into town soon. And we will be talking to one of the show hosts next week, so we can't wait to bring you that. She has Orlando roots, Lauren Irving. She'll be joining us on January 9th, so be sure to tune in that morning. Set a reminder to check it out. So we'll be back with more Breakfast with Bridgett tomorrow on our Finally Friday, God willing, at 7:30. Hope you take care and have a great day. Thanks for being with us.